Welcome back to our Final Fantasy X 100% guide. We just finished acquiring Valepor's secondary overdrive, so now we're going to be leaving Besaid Village through the bottom part of our screen. We're going to be doing a bunch of tutorial fights here, but I'm going to show you how to get through them as quickly as possible. All of these fights are predetermined, so don't worry about moving around efficiently. The first one is going to be us attacking a dog here.
Here comes one now. Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
Gladly. We just attack here.
No problem.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday.
I am a guardian. Uh-oh, it's a bird.
Flyer, my kind of customer.
Here we just need to attack with Wakka, basically teaching us that birds are very evasive. And we're just going to get through this screen and continue walking up the hill here. We're going to get one more battle before the end of the screen. It's going to teach us how Lulu works. This jelly looks like trouble.
That looks like trouble.
Ha! Watch this.
We have to attack this and learn the hard way.
Told ya, only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm
Very.
here.
Here we're basically learning that elements opposed do more damage. So fire and ice are opposed, and so are lightning and water.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means
We need to use thunder. I figured it out. Or I might have looked it up. We're going to continue walking up the hill here. Getting another scene where everyone gets one last look. Especially Yuna.
take your time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
This game's so much better on the secondary and
What's
onward
going
playthroughs.
on?
We're gonna walk over here with Wakka and pray.
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
You don't have to pray here. It's just polite and it increases your relationship with Wakka. Very important.
That should do it.
Because Wakka is a real one. Now we're gonna head over here. We don't need to save. There's gonna be plenty of opportunities to save and really just slows down the playthrough. So continue walking up here. And now we're going to make friends with Kimahri. I do wonder what Kimahri is thinking here when we get attacked. Just continue attacking here. Unless you get really unlucky, you don't have to heal. We do take a bunch of damage from jump here, though. If you do take too much damage and think you're gonna die, you can just use one of the potions the game starts you out with. But we crit there.
That's enough.
Y'all could have jumped in sooner.
What's with that guy?
Kimari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kamari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
If someone had cut off your horn, you'd be a little weird too. So we give Kamari the benefit of the doubt here and continue walking down the trail. If we walk down the trail just a little further, we're going to get to our next fight here. It's going to be another tutorial fight. And that's a big bird, so we're going to fight it with another big bird.
Fire! That's your department, right?
True. But, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
This just teaches us that we can switch with L1. It's handy. We're gonna bring out Yuna here and summon Valifor.
Your first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
After giving Yuna the emotional support there, we just need to learn that you can summon Aeons. Aeons have some unique characteristics, but nothing too complicated. The real thing you should take away from this is that you can save your Aeon's Overdrive for a future fight, which is what we're going to do here. As soon as Valifor gets summoned, we're going to start using some black magic. That's a good bird. So go down here and use black magic and keep casting thunder over and over. Thunder has a really fast cast time and does a lot of damage, that's why we're using it. And you also saw there, even if the monster misses, the Aeons get more overdrive. Which is really handy in some future fights. If you get lucky and the boss misses against your Aeon, you can build up some extra overdrive. We now have a full overdrive, but we're not going to use it. We're just going to continue casting thunder here. One more should do it. Another thing that I'm going to mention here is when your Aeon uses its overdrive, it takes a really long time to recover. So it's usually efficient to use the overdrive once more before you are about to die. We're also going to remove Waka there. That helps us in this upcoming fight. If Waka's not here, we can just run away from this fight. We're going to talk to Waka as if he's here though, which is pretty funny.
Not one of these again.
Waka, this is your show.
Not one of these indeed. We don't want to sit through another fight. And we're going to fail to escape, which is okay. It's still faster to just run away and get out of here. And now we escape. Just kidding. Now we're going to escape. Third time's a charm. And continue walking down the path here. One more fight though. Here we just need to attack everything to show that we learned something from all these tutorials. We attack the dog with Titus. We bring out Waka once Yuna is up so that we can attack the bird. And then we cast thunder on the water fiend. Look at that, we passed the knowledge test. Pretty good. Got a third level up on Titus, which isn't bad. And we're going to continue walking, and we're out of here. We're gonna walk down and to the left here, make our way out to the beach, where there's going to be another save sphere. And this save sphere is where we're going to call it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye for now.